Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today, you're gonna learn something different. A little while ago, I created a video and called it the world flip inception effect, kind of playing around with different ideas like the movie Inception, but I've come to learn new techniques on how to create this effect, like you can see right here. So what this effect is basically playing around with the mirror effect. Now, the mirror effect is actually pretty simple, but it is very complex to understand and learn. So let's jump on into Premiere, and hopefully you guys can learn something. Be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe, because I'm going to be making some more stuff in the future. I've picked 3 clips for us to work with. The first one right here is a drone shot moving up towards this little dock. The second one is another drone shot pulling back over the water, and the final shot is, you guessed it, another drone shot. The reason why I like drone shots for this effect is because it creates smooth motion over a large area. Let's jump on into the basics of this effect. We're going to be working with this clip right here so you can understand what's going on. Go to the effects tab and type in mirror. Drag that mirror effect onto your clip. Go to the effects controls tab, and now we can see that we have 2 dialog boxes. That entire intro sequence was created with just the mirror effect and duplicating it, of course. So let's understand what you do. So if you click on mirror, you'll notice that over here towards the right side, there's a little crosshair over here. If we drag this circle around anywhere on a program window, you'll see that something is happening. The mirror is a way to flip and rotate an image so it mirrors itself. I'm going to make the reflection center 960. What 960 will do will bring it exactly to the center, since we have a 1920 horizontal by 1080, and 960 is the center of 1920. So bringing it to the center, you can see that we have a mirrored reflection. Now, how do we modify this reflection? If you adjust the reflection angle by dragging it to the right, you'll see that our image starts to rotate. Now, I just dragged it to 45. What happened? As you can see, our image rotated 45 degrees to the right, and that flipped our image down, creating this interesting effect. If you just play the video, you're going to be like, wow, this is so unique. So you're going to start to see what you can create by playing around with it more. Now that we know that that's 45 degrees, if we keep dragging that to the right and go to 90 degrees, you'll see that it flips vertical. Understanding the degree and where you are at on your video is a huge factor in creating a cool effect. Think of it like this. We have a circle, and in a circle, there's 360 degrees. So if I keep dragging this to the right and go to 180, it'll flip it horizontal on the opposite direction. And then if I keep going to the right, you'll see that it keeps flipping around up to 270. It'll flip it vertical on the other side, and keep going to the right, and you'll see it keeps flipping it. Honestly, just keep playing around with these effects till you get something you like. Now that you understand the basics of this effect, let's start understanding more complex features. If we drag our reflection center X value to the left to a certain point, you'll see that we start to get a black box over here. Why is that? Well, we're mirroring from left to right. Since there's no more video on the left, it's only going to mirror that much. So what we have to do is change our reflection angle to some value on the other side. In this case, it would be -90. So now we have a mirrored reflection like so. This is how you create that upside down world effect. We're going to replicate that beginning sequence. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to reset all the parameters and start from scratch. Drag our X value anywhere to about 1/3 of the way in, and let's see what's going on. As you can see, we have our dock coming in over here. Now we're going to click on mirror, click Control C, and then click Control V. That'll pretty much duplicate that effect. You can also just go to the effects tab and drag in a plain mirror again, but this time let's keep manipulating it. Keep in mind that when you click on the mirror, you can see where your crosshair is, and this time we want to drag our crosshair somewhere over here. So drag our X value over, and once again, you'll start to notice that once we drag it over here, our mirror is this black box. We already know that all we have to do to get rid of this is keep dragging that until we get to a certain preference that we like, and I think it's going to be around -180. Keep playing around with stuff, and then also we're going to drag this back a little bit further till it looks something like so. All we have to do is keyframe the reflection center to whatever we want, and then go back to the beginning and drag these reflections out till we don't want them anymore, right about to the edge. That looks good. And then drag this one to the left. So we drag that one out to the edge, just like so, and simply highlight both those keyframes and drag them back to the beginning. So that was the overall effect that I had in the beginning. It's just two mirror effects that are pulling in from the exterior. Moving on to this one, all you have to do is drag that mirror effect onto your video layer and start manipulating it. Change our reflection angle to -90, and that will basically flip the image vertically, and this is all we have to do. Now, you can also change the image to 90 degrees, and that will flip it on the other aesthetic. You can really use this to create some interesting effects. Moving on to the final one, let's go to the effects tab and drag on mirror again. And this one is where we can have some fun. So with this effect, we're going to make sure our crosshair is somewhere over here. We want to play with this effect. Sometimes I like to click and drag to get to a certain area. Remember, if you're reflecting horizontally, it doesn't matter where this is vertically because it won't change. So let's go somewhere around there and change the reflection angle to about 45. 45 degrees will make this thing flip down vertically like the earth is just falling. The cool thing about this effect is that we can duplicate the mirror effect by hitting Control-C, Control-V, and then changing our crosshair to our right side. Now that we change it to our right side, you'll notice that we can also move this up and kind of create this little stair-step effect. Why not? We can also add another mirror effect, and this time we're going to reset the reflection angle, and that will pretty much duplicate it onto the other side. We can also drag that to the right to increase how far that effect is, but we have to be wary of these black bars. Now, if we didn't want that stair-step effect, we can delete the center mirror, and that will get rid of the stair-step effect, giving us that inception effect that we had in the very beginning. Like I said before, this effect is very complex to master. Honestly, I still haven't even mastered it. For this next example, I'm going to show you this video of these birds that I have, and what I'm going to do is drag that mirror effect onto here, and we're just going to go crazy with this one. Honestly, I want to do -45, and let's drag that in. And then I'm going to duplicate that mirror effect and drag this to the left side and flip it to 45. And I'm going to rotate it till I get my image back 135 and drag that out to the left a little bit more. Duplicate my mirror once again. We're going to drag it to something like this. So let's say 270. And let's pull the Y value down a little bit to make this kinda in the center. The cool thing about this effect is that we have an interesting kaleidoscope effect, I guess you could call it, going on right here. One thing that we can do is change our orientation and our rotation to 90 degrees and zoom into our image. So now we have the ability to scroll down this really unique, I don't even know what to call it, design that we made out of video. Using these techniques, you guys can create some of the most interesting effects that I have seen. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comment section below, and be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe, because I'm going to be making some more stuff in the future. I'll see you next time.